and pizza and drinking brews.
Drinking brews and eating pizza too.
I like pizza.
You like brews. It's Pizza Brews and two dudes.
And here we are.
It's better than I thought.
All right.
That's our opening.
That's right. It's Pizza Brews, Two Dudes, episode 52. And we're here on the road again. We're here at the Alementary Brewing Co.
Is it Alementary or Alimentary? I've been calling it Alimentary this whole time.
It is Alementary.
Ale.
Yes.
It's like an
Alementary.
ale, dude. Come on.
All right.
Yeah, that's
Come on.
Points off for Bob for getting it wrong. Less than a minute into
It's okay.
the episode.
I said Sigmeister instead of Zigmeister, so we're just...
Yeah.
But
what were
anyway,
we saying about not knowing anything about Anyway, what's going on, Joe?
we're here at the Alementary
Elementary
in Hackensack, New Jersey. We have Ryan and Blake from Alementary. So if you guys just kind of want to introduce yourselves, let us know what you do here at the brewery.
Ryan, go.
Oh, okay. My name's Ryan. I'm the vice president of sales and marketing. So my job is turning beer into money. It's kind of the opposite of what happens on Blake's end.
Where I turn beer into debt.
Money into beer.
Money into beer into debt, and then I crawl it back out, and we see how it goes.
Water
and we
into
all wrap
wine.
it around from there.
Yep.
Beer into money. I like that.
Yeah.
And I am Blake. I am the chief operating officer. So my role is all things operations. So I'm responsible for production, packaging. Ryan technically reports to me, although Ryan's been with us long enough that he doesn't really report to anybody.
I kind of report all over the place.
Yeah, indeed.
Ryan's gone rogue.
Yeah, he's been with us for 6 years.
It'll be
now?
6 years in October.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for
Oh,
you.
hell yeah.
I'm a soldier.
He's a
baby.
lifer. Yeah, he's a lifer. So that's who we are.
Awesome. So thank you guys so much for having us.
Yeah, what do we got here?
As soon as we walked in the door, Ryan was pouring us beer. So we got a nice little buzz going.
Yeah, I'm like 4 deep.
I'm
the
just
show starts.
very good at keeping
They
everybody
all have
looped up.
the clover leaf.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
This is.
Cloverleaf. All right, cheers.
Cheers to that,
cheers.
guys.
Cheers, guys.
I'm not drinking
Chin
that
chin.
beer,
No, you're not.
but cheers.
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 Cheers. Oh.
So this
Cheers.
is a Czech Pilsner that we brewed for the Cloverleaf Tavern in Caldwell. They're good friends of ours, good partners. It's their 90th anniversary. The family is of Czech descent, despite running an Irish pub.
Oh, awesome.
Nice. My wife is
and-
Czech too.
Oh, okay. And they, my wife's Slovak, actually.
All
Same,
right.
same, but different.
Yeah.
And then
We'll have them fight later.
we will,
They
yes.
can fight for land boundaries later.
My wife does jujitsu. Your wife will lose.
Oh, she'll get her ass kicked.
Yes.
No offense. Okay, we call her the executive producer of the show, so we don't want to beat up the executive producer, but
But we, they had purchased one of those really cool like Lucre side pour taps, and we're kind of coming up with a good beer to do for their 90th anniversary. I'm talking to Blake about it, and I'm talking to him. They wanted to do something different that would not have made sense. I love you all, but this would not have made sense what you wanted to do originally.
clover leaves.
Yeah,
inside.
their idea was not
Was
good.
it? No, it wasn't.
Cloverleafs
They
in the
wanted
beer.
to do all right. They wanted
Actually,
to do
like pieces of clover
so
inside
no.
the beer.
They wanted to do an amber because Fat Tire changed.
Okay.
And somebody might have died on a hill.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like, this is the wrong beer.
R.I.P..
And then Blake suggested that we do a Czech Pilsner.
I love
With-
a good Pilsner, honestly.
Correct me if I'm wrong. It has to be a certain level of gravity to come out of a Lucre.
No, not so much gravity, but so the issue with the Lucre tap. I don't know if you guys have ever seen one. They're really popular. Everybody has them. Nobody knows how to use them. So it's basically like a normal tap handle.
Yeah.
Normal tap, but it's like the handle goes sideways. And it's
Okay,
got this weird little
yes.
spout out of it, right?
Yes.
And a lot of people buy them and they put them on, whatever beer and it's fine. But the reality is beers have to be created to come out of that tap. Like a beer has to be engineered to pour properly
Oh,
from
okay.
that tap.
Like a nitro with a stout kind of
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
And these things ain't cheap. Like for a nice Lucre, that's the brand name. It's Lukr. These things are $400 to $600. Like it's a really expensive tap.
Yeah.
So we're like, well, if you got it, let's use it, right? Let's make an actual Pilsner. So really, it's the bitterness level that's higher on the beer, which since the way the Lucre pours, it softens the bitterness during the pour.
Yeah, so you'll get a different drinking experience here than you'll get at the restaurant, which is actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
So if you're
That
a
is
lager
cool.
nerd and you really want to taste the difference, come here, taste it, then go there and taste it, and tell us what you prefer.
I've been obsessed with that beer since we put it on tap here. It's funny because I came back from vacation actually, and it was on tap.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, why is that on tap? And they were like, well, because another one of our employees dumped 3 kegs on the floor. And I was like,
Oh, we're gonna talk about that.
no, I mean, I'm not going to mention names. I'm not going to mention names.
He's fired.
So,
No, would never.
so
in a
that's
million
how you
years.
choose what beer's on
no,
tap
no.
is
Yeah.
whatever gets poured out.
So I was like, well, while that's here, let's drink it, right? And I took one sip of it, and I was like, wow, like this is really nice.
It's a glorious
like
beer.
it's a really good beer.
really good.
And it's funny that, like, you know, as involved as I am in production and packaging, it's like it's kind of amazing to taste a product like that I had absolutely nothing to do with. Like, I didn't do the recipe, didn't brew it, didn't cellar it, didn't do anything.
Yeah.
That just came out of the brewery, and I'm like, well, that's nice.
Yeah.
And it came out well.
It came out well, you know.
Yeah,
It was very
I
good.
am a sucker for pilsners.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Ryan was mentioning you guys are mostly lager. Well, not mostly lager, but lager is like your flagship. You have the Hackensack lager.
It's our forte. It's what we do.
Yeah. And I've never had a lager here that I didn't like. So you guys are doing something right.
We were doing lagers before it was the year of the lager, right? Like every year is the year of the lager if you're a craft brewer in the U.S.
Okay.
And so this year it looks like this is actually the year of the lager. So
Allegedly.
It's surprising to me that it's not a more common, like it's always double IPAs, hazy IPAs, New England IPAs, right?
So I had a brewer one time ask me. They were like, "Wow, you're really brave to like lead. Like your pitch is a lager.
Yeah.
That's really brave." And I was like,
Come on.
brother, 95% of the planet drinks lager to the exclusion of everything else.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm not being brave. I just want more than 5% of the drinking public.
Yep.
So we started doing lagers very early on. We do them 365 days a year, tons of lagers for tons of people.
I love it.
And that's a great
Hackensack
point, too.
lager. Like, I could drink that all day. Like
Bob has been drinking that all day.
Actually, yeah. I
Bob.
mean, you were nice enough. We took a tour of the brewery, and we had a beer in our hand while we were setting up, and you know,
You guys have been very welcoming. So thank you.
I might
Look,
take a
we
nap
tried.
during the end of the episode. So,
Yeah. It is a great approach though, because you're right. You're targeting a broader audience, right? There's so many people that don't like, you know, my wife included, they don't like an IPA. They prefer a lager, something lighter, you know, more drinkable in quotes there.
Yeah,
But-
Ryan's famous for calling them, it's like beer flavored beer for people who like beer.
Yeah, that is literally my
There's
tagline.
no trickery around it. There's
Yep.
no hops, there's no fruit, there's no lactose, there's no nothing. There's just
No.
4 ingredients and done.
Yeah.
Same with this Pilsner. It's very.
is that what we're drinking? I already forgot.
What's the
What were we-
difference between a Pils? What's the difference? We've talked about this off air, but like Bob and I, we know nothing about beer and pizza. We run a beer and pizza podcast, but it's casual. We're hanging out.
So
we're
we're
drinking beer.
bad at what we do, is what we're trying to say.
No, you know what? We're your target customer. Do you want to target the aficionados, the snobs, that all has a market, right?
Sure.
And the beer review and the Dave Portnoys of the world, like that everyone's a critic, right? We try to not be critics. We just try to enjoy
Except
the
of
craft,
our,
right?
our own show and ourselves.
Yeah, we're self-deprecating.
And beer we hate.
Oh, we'll talk about that, I'm sure.
Oh wow! Don't throw shots.
Wow.
Wow. Bob's over there
Tough.
throwing
Oh,
shots.
sorry. It's something that, you know, I'm allergic to something.
Cut that out.
But yeah, point being is that, you know, we just enjoy the craft and we enjoy drinking beer and eating pizza, and that's why we're here.
And walking around to see how it's made. That was
Yes,
cool.
yeah.
That was really cool.
Oh, fun.
yeah,
It's fun.
We love it. So I'm curious, now that I know how to say the name Alementary, did I get it right? I still got it wrong.
Elementary.
Alementary.
You're
Like
95%
elementary,
there.
but with ale.
Yeah.
I'll get it by the end of the episode, I swear. Where does that name and like what is Alementary? What's
Let's
your
talk about your background a bit.
Yeah, your background.
The brewery was actually started on a ski trip, if you think about it that direction. So we were
That's the most brewery thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, ever, right? So me and my husband Michael, we're the guys that own the brewery. I'm a chemical engineer. He has a PhD in molecular biology. So
That's
we're
a powerful combo.
we're both
It is.
scientists and
Trust me.
engineers. In this
Michael
industry,
was-
it's the best
yeah.
combo, right? And we were, this is going back to 2013, 2014. We were on a ski trip to Stowe with a couple of our friends. And on the drive back, we had gotten kind of slowed down by a little bit of snow. And so we're like, why did we just drive 6 hours for a decent beer? Like, this doesn't make any sense at
Yeah.
all. And there was nothing in Bergen County. Like Brick City, they beat us to the punch by like 4 or 5 months.
What about Hackensack?
They weren't there. No, they
Yep.
were a couple years after us.
Uh-oh. I hate to
So-
break this story up, but I think
Oh, is
pizza's
that-
on
we've
its
got-
way.
we
That's
have-
Carolyn.
We have
Oh, it's
pizza.
here.
We have
That is
pizza being
Carolyn. Come
delivered
on
in
in.
real time.
Hey, Carolyn.
Hey, Carolyn.
Hello. Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Perfect. Thank you.
We got pizza delivered while we're on the show. Is that a
right.
first?
You want to be on the
Is,
show?
is this a first, really?
It might be a first.
Oh,
Normally
that's
it just
fantastic.
Normally we order it and it's cold.
and it
before
just
we
sits
left
there and it
That's
gets cold, and then we're like, "This pizza's cold. It sucks."
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I'll go get everybody some pizza real quick.
James-
You guys
James-
chat amongst yourselves.
James would
Yeah,
never.
yeah.
James would never stand for that. So we're in the car on the way back from the ski trip, and we're literally like, man, there are no breweries in Bergen County. We all live in Bergen County,
Yes.
so like. And they look at me because I had my first job in a brewery in 1996. That was like the intro of my career before I took a deviation after that. So we just started spitballing about what does this look like? What does a brewery in Bergen County look like? And we thought it was just kind of a funny pun. Literally, that was the end of it.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
like if if it's us and we're scientists and nerds and it's elementary and like you follow it, follow the bouncing ball, right? We thought elementary made for kind of a funny pun that nobody
sure.
gets. Like half of everybody calls
I
it
get it. Bob's is a little
calls
slower.
it alimentary,
Yep.
and I'm like,
Fucking
for
Bob,
years.
just ruining the name.
I get
I've been,
that, but
I've
I'm
been
like-
going here for years.
But Bob, we've had it on the
I
podcast.
lived in Hackensack.
We've had it on
Yeah,
the
it
podcast,
was like
and I
our
called
third-
it elementary.
Our third episode. Yeah. We've been doing this since 2020.
Yep.
Ooh, that looks good. What do we
Pizza
got here?
looks great.
oh, thank you.
We're going to start with the plain slice.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah,
That's
there we go.
bold.
The
We
sam-
normally
the
just go for
standard.
gimmicky slices on our show. It's nice to be like we're drinking a pilsner,
we
we're
got a
eating
nice
a plain
Pilsner,
slice.
We got a nice.
Thank you.
This is a very good looking slice.
This
It
looks
is.
really good. I like
It's a good slice.
the design
Oh my
on
God.
it. Is that something you say on pizza? I don't know, but it
design.
just the way the sauce is like laid
Yeah.
out. I don't know. It's kind of nice.
very fashion forward.
You should the way he shapes these pizzas. It's crazy. He's like this crazy savant. Like
Oh,
you
thank
watch
you. I
him
thought you were
with
just
the
gonna
dough,
grab napkins for yourself and not
takes
anyone
his
else. I was like,
fingers
what the
and
fuck, man?
just like everything is perfectly shaped. It's crazy.
Yeah, he's a pizza savant.
So
Yeah.
this is
we got to get him on the podcast.
this is
He-
what's
he's
the name
over
of the pizzeria? Pizza Night.
Yeah, KNIG.
Yeah.
Like a night.
Pizza night with a K.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a
They're-
Rutgers grad, I believe.
If,
Okay.
If you're
Oh, Scarlet
from
Knights,
here,
okay.
it's like 600 feet away, something like that.
Actually,
it's
this
just,
is
it's just over the
this is a
corner.
beautiful.
So you can
slice.
drink a bunch of beers, stumble over there, and get a really good pizza.
No,
is
they'll
that what
bring
you're
you
saying?
the
They'll
pizza
bring it here, dude.
Oh, okay.
They bring it here all the
Oh, they'll
time.
bring it
Little-
here before they're open. You know.
Don't get up. Please, don't get up. Stay here.
This is
Spend
so
your
good.
money.
Maybe it's because we had 3 beers before we started this podcast, but this is the best.
Speak
slice.
for yourself. I'm like 5 deep.
Well, how do you feel about this slice? I think it's pretty damn good.
It's really good.
Could this be
it's like-
the best pizza in Hackensack, New Jersey?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I'd say so.
I mean,
Not even close.
The
to be
texture
honest,
crust is really
there
nice.
aren't a lot of really good pizza places
No
in
way.
Hackensack. I used to live
I
here,
would think there would be so many.
but this is really good.
This is so it's
You have
so
a-
good.
you have
It's
a
got
couple-
It's fucking so good,
garlic
Bob.
going on here.
Now, you have a couple legendary places in Hackensack, like Lido's. Everybody knows.
Yep, Lido's is famous.
That's like the
Yeah.
thin cracker crust thing.
Yep.
So if you order it to go, it's got a travel distance of about 1.5 feet outside the front door.
That
And
gets
then it's-
soggy real fast.
Then it's trash. And everybody knows late night pizza. I think
Late
you were
night
talking
steak
about
and
late
pizza.
night. Yeah.
Get a 16-ounce sirloin steak and a pizza delivered to you at 3 a.m.
Yeah, you can totally. But 7 p.m., you're out of luck.
Yeah,
Like, it's not going to happen.
You don't eat pizza at 7 a.m. At 7 p.m. Who does that?
So Pizza Night, these guys are new. They've been here for about a year.
Okay.
And they've
Wow.
been taking the place by storm.
It's amazing for only
It's
being here for
really
a
good.
year. It's so good.
It's
Yeah.
super
It's
good.
so good.
And one of the coolest things about them is, I think I was talking to you guys before the show started. The symbiotic relationship between pizza and beer is actually
Oh, yeah.
more than you would think of just a delicious
Oh, yeah.
standpoint. He cares so much about the crust, about the dough.
This crust is so it's not too crispy. It's not too soft.
No, it's
That is-
perfect.
it's perfect. It's fucking good.
It's
Yeah.
perfect.
I can't believe it.
And it's very similar to brewing, where like we care so much about the base grains that go into our beer.
Mm-hmm.
So when we tasted his pizza the first time, we were like, "Oh yeah, that's it."
Oh yeah.
So first time I ordered pizza from this guy.
It's really good.
Ordered pizza. It was delicious because my friend Caitlin lives really close. And she said, "You got to go get this pizza." Ordered it, took it home, ate it, was blown away. Walked up there the next day. I was like, "Hey, my name's Blake with the Elementary down the street. Just had your pizza. It was perfect." We're chit chatting. I was like, "Just so you know, I on purpose did not order the pizza well done." right? Which is like a Jersey thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Extra crisp, sweetie.
Oh yeah.
And he literally wheels on me and like points at me and is like, "It's not your job to ask for a properly cooked pizza."
Oh my god.
I was like,
I love this guy.
yeah. I
Bring
was
him on
like-
the show.
I was
Bring him
like,
in.
You're my new
Call him up.
favorite. You're my new favorite.
I love
James,
that.
James is the man. Shout out to James. They don't open till 3:00. We're gonna break
Yes.
a wall down. It's 2:07, and we just got pizza delivered. so-
Yes. We break the fourth wall all the time. So yeah, we got Ryan's got the Pizza Connect. We came here. He's like, hey, here's a really good place to order from. It's called Pizza Night. And I Google it and I'm like, dude, they don't open until 3. We're here at noon. We're here early. And he's like, don't worry. I'll text him. So he came in and made us this pie. So shout out James at Pizza Night.
Full red
Absolutely.
carpet.
Yeah.
A master of the craft. I mean,
Best,
honestly,
literally best pizza in Bergen County. It's not even close.
honestly, this might be better than all the other pizzas that we said were the best pizzas.
We've had a lot in
Yeah.
Bergen County, but this is really good.
Yeah.
No, this is legit.
This is really good.
It's very good.
They actually delivered us pizza in the middle of the night. We had after our Oktoberfest. Yeah, after our Oktoberfest last year. And the entire production team was here for Oktoberfest. Everybody was a little bit not sober. And so
What does that mean?
we had concocted. So we concocted Sunday afternoon. We concocted this plan. We were like, let's make a brew, right? Let's do a brew. Like it's Sunday afternoon. Like we've all been drinking for 3 days for Oktoberfest. Like this is bad. So we came up with the idea of making an IPA in 5 days. Like, would it be possible for us to make an IPA in 5 days? So we're like, well, we need food, we need beer. We got that. So we called James at like midnight. We're like, hey, I know you've been closed for an hour and you're probably cleaning up, but like I could really use a couple of pies. And even then he was like, yeah, sure, whatever.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pizza night.
Good guy.
I wish
You know,
I
it's
still
just-
lived in Hackensack. It wasn't around when I was here.
This pizza sauce reminds me of like my grandma's puttanesca sauce, which is like really a good compliment because that I'm an Italian, so but it's got I think it's a garlic. I don't know if it has capers in there, but it kind of has a taste like it does.
Yeah, it's got a little like acid thing going on.
Something to it that really tastes like a little bit of
Well,
pasta
put that
sauce.
to the test. Finish that slice because we got another slice rolled out.
My
Oh, you guys are getting the whole thing.
It's
we're
got
The
what was
bracket
it?
buster.
Banana peppers
This is indeed
and
bracket buster.
pepperoni.
Yeah, this is
The bracket
buster.
buster.
So this is banana peppers, 2 different kinds of pepperoni, and crushed red pepper in with the sauce.
Damn.
Damn. And I
Wow.
like too. It's like it's a nice thin. It's not overwhelming slice. The crust, like we said, is amazing. That plain slice was one of the best plain slices I've had. Plain normally bores the shit out of me.
Yeah.
I always start with plain whenever I'm trying a new pizzeria. It's the first thing I do. Like if I go into a brewery, I am immediately going to drink the simplest thing you have on tap. Always, every time. Because if that's a hot mess, everything else is a hot mess. If your plain slice is a hot mess, the rest of your pizza is a hot mess.
That's fair logic.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I grew up in Arkansas, so if it's better than Pizza Hut, I'm happy. That's my bar. I have a much lower bar.
Pizza Hut, I think,
Yeah.
is the worst pizza we've had on our show.
Yeah. Oh
You
my God,
actually done a Pizza Hut
we
show?
did. Yeah,
Yeah.
we did.
It wasn't fun.
because we try everything, right? We've had shitty beer, we've had shitty pizza.
Okay.
We did. It was one of our Christmas episodes, and they had Pizza Hut was running some special, and it's like the Christmas box. It was 3 layers. It was wrapped
It looks like
a
a Christmas sweater, and there's
Yeah.
like a box with
Oh, I
three
remember that
layers. It was like a
gimmick.
commercial.
Yeah.
It was the worst thing we've ever. It was so bad. Like
And we've
so
had
unbelievable.
Domino's way better.
Domino's
we've had
was great.
Taco Bell pizza
Hold on.
way,
Way
better.
better.
Hold on,
Yeah.
hold on. Taco Bell and
No, that was shit.
Domino's
The-
live in the same kind of thing
Taco
in their
Bell
genres,
was
right?
shit,
Like
honestly.
Taco Bell's not Mexican food; it's Taco
Yeah.
Bell.
Yeah.
Domino's isn't pizza; it's
Domino's. Yeah.
As long as we all understand that,
Oh,
we can
yeah.
all enjoy Domino's on a
100%.
fantastic level.
When you're drunk at 3 a.m, what else are you gonna do?
Bro,
Steak and whatever it's called.
Late
or-
night steak
my
pizza.
my baked ass has ordered Domino's at like 3 p.m, buddy.
Sure, sure. It fits. It definitely scratches an itch, right?
That
It's a
deep
fast
dish
food
would be
pizza
great.
itch. It's not pizza, but
Yeah.
whatever it is, it
No.
scratches the itch.
Yeah, it's not.
Pizza
it's
Hut did not
pizza.
do that for us.
No,
It was just.
Pizza Hut's a
man.
It
different.
was so bad.
No, it's
But I think it
awful.
was like some of their sides are better than Domino's. So when I lived in Hackensack, I was exactly a mile to the right was Domino's and a mile to the left was Pizza Hut, and we'd order a few things from each. I think like the bread was better
Pit 'em
at
against
one,
each
and
other,
the
yeah.
chicken was better at the other, and the pizza was better at Domino's.
Pizza Hut
and-
breadsticks are legit.
Okay, that was
Pizza
the
Hut
breadsticks. Yeah,
breadsticks are the truth.
So
Those things are so good.
We'd order from Pizza Hut and Domino's.
That's really funny.
I did a pizza taste off in I live in the town I grew up in. I'm one of those weird Jersey freaks.
Townie.
Yeah, unintentionally. My parents made me a deal
I was just starting to like
you.
you, and then I stopped.
They were like, "How about this deal?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's a good deal." So my sister with her husband, who's from Savannah, Georgia, who has constantly been like, "I don't think that pizza's that great.
Oh, come on.
I don't think it's that good." So we got pizza from 4 pizzerias in town. One of them intentionally trash, like acknowledged as garbage. Ask me which pizza that dumbass liked most.
The trash one.
The glorified Domino's, yes, correct.
There you go.
He had options out the rear end, and everybody else is like this one or this one. It was between these other two.
They don't
And
know.
he was like,
they don't know pizza like we
he's
do.
like, "What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
This is delicious." They're like, "Everything's wrong with you, sir."
Yeah.
Yeah, but you guys don't know shit about biscuit.
Oh no, I'm not
That's
here to
true.
say I do. I'm not here to
So
say I
there's
do.
that.
I will say this though.
I
We
thought I
know
didn't like
more
biscuits
about prompt service.
until I went to the South and had a real
Oh,
biscuit.
no.
I was like, oh, I do like
It's
biscuits.
a revelation.
I don't
Yeah.
know what they make that white gravy from. I don't want to know, but it's fucking amazing.
It's great.
It's amazing. I'm sure it's pure lard, which is again okay.
Generally
It's actually
not.
frog semen.
Also fine. Sir, I've eaten armadillo. I've eaten nutria rat.
Yeah.
I've had Watusa. I've had some fucked up animals.
I've
like,
had
I'll eat
live
anything.
termites.
What?
Would do
Live.
that.
Get out of here.
Live termites. So
Why?
I was hiking
Why?
in the rainforest in Belize.
Nice.
Okay, that's
and
a
they
good
stuck a
excuse
stick
then.
into a tree and they go, throw the termite in your mouth, let it run around for a little while, then crush it with your tongue and
No.
eat it. And you know what? They were really minty and good.
Oh my god.
We had
I said no.
we had tortillas
Termite
made
pizza.
out of
We gotta-
ants. Remember those at the Fossil Farms dinner? Those were awesome.
Yeah.
Those
Oh,
were so
I've heard
good.
Fossil Farm's really good. I've never been.
Oh, Fossil Farms, the absolute truth. But we did a dinner with them, and one of the courses was it a birria taco?
Yeah.
It was like,
love birria.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a birria taco with an ant tortilla.
So one of
That's cool.
One of my favorite things in the entire world is when Ryan arrives to work for us a mere 6 years ago. Ryan was like, "I eat steak. I don't eat vegetables.
I still don't eat vegetables.
This is where we're at." And I'm like, 6 years later, he's like, "I had a taco made with ants, and it was amazing." And I'm like, "I've done my
Speaking
job."
of
This is
vegetables,
true.
it looks like you're pushing the banana peppers off your pizza.
Some of them. I have a heartburn problem,
Oh.
so I'll push a couple of those off, but I'll leave some
And you're
on
in
for
the
the
beer
deliciousness.
industry?
Hold on. So I've come to this conclusion, right?
Prilosec
Gotta bring some
for
time.
Hoppy
everybody.
beers give you heartburn.
Mm-hmm.
Hoppy beers give you heartburn. Crispy lagers, stouts, anything like that, you are fine.
Sours give me heartburn actually. Sours
That's the
destroy
pH.
me.
Yeah, I could see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But
They
for
destroy
me personally, it's the hoppy beers.
Okay.
Hoppy beers mess
Yeah.
me up. As soon as I stopped like living off of hoppy beers, like I'll have a random, I'll have an A game.
Yeah.
If we've got a seasonal IPA, I'll have that. But for the most part, if I'm here hanging out, I'm gonna live on whatever specialty lager we have going on. My personal favorites are Dortmunder lager.
Mm-hmm.
That is
Okay.
absolutely my personal favorite.
Also my favorite.
Yeah. That's my favorite
Yeah.
beer that we
Nice.
make.
Do we have that here?
I've got cans.
Okay, I'll grab some cans in a
Well,
minute.
cans?
Okay.
Let's do some
I'm
cans.
ready for my next
We-
round. Whatever
Oh,
it is.
we-
I'll move
I'll
fast.
take anything.
I'm such a slow
Joe.
drinker.
What did
Look
I
at
tell you
me. I'm a
guys
disgrace.
when you showed up here? What was my first message to you guys?
Never.
We're gonna lube you up good.
Yeah. But never
Nice to
think
meet
you
you.
have to drink everything we put in front of you. It's
Okay.
okay. You also don't have
Appreciate
to
that.
like
We will.
everything you put in front
Appreciate
of you.
that.
Yeah.
No, we're
Good.
honest.
I hated it
Yeah,
all.
we-
Honestly, it's good. It's
No,
all
but the
good.
thing is
we
like-
tell you if we hated it.
I'm not a huge IPA guy. I love A Game. I have it in
Oh,
my
yeah.
fridge. Like
Thank you.
I'm a huge
And random.
fan.
Well, you have random. That's
Random.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
random.
What is A game? You're an
I've never
IPA
had
too.
a-
So yeah, A Game and Random.
I love A game.
A
Never
Game
had
and
it.
Random are both our flagship hoppies.
I love
essentially.
random. Random is great.
I'll be real with you. People come in here, they're like, I like a big New England IPA. I like this. I like that. If I sample 10 people on A Game, whatever seasonal IPA we might have, and Random, 7 out of 10 take Random.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's very good.
5.5%. Primarily Citra on the dry hop now,
It's all Citra.
right? Yeah.
So it's basic, right? Like Citra hops, it's like, Augie carton on a carton calls Citra Mosaic the sluttiest hops in the world, right? It's like Citra is just like, it's a citrusy hop that like
Yeah.
everybody likes,
Yeah.
right? Like nobody finds Citra objectionable.
Nobody.
Yep.
What we've done with Random, which is kind of unique, which has now gone down into A Game, is this sort of more focus on the hop itself and less focus on the stuff around the hop. So makes the beer lighter, crisper, slightly more lemony. Like we're getting some aspects out of the Citra hop that we weren't previously. And that's due to some process changes that brewer Nick made across the street.
Shout out to brewer Nick.
Yeah, but he's awesome, and this random is drinking really, really, really good.
Yeah, I remember. So my girlfriend works for BVMI, the nonprofit. They have like an event here every year, and we went to the event. And normally, when you leave the event, you get some Hackensack lager. Mm-hmm. And we left with random. I was like, "What is this? I don't like IPAs." And then we were drinking it at home. I was like, "This is fucking good."
That's everybody's reaction to that beer.
Yeah.
And
everybody's.
It's finally found a home. Honestly, this is a beer that we've made for years that nobody bought. Internally, we believe in it a lot. We're like, this beer has a home. Maybe it's a label, maybe it's a format, maybe it's whatever. We believe strongly in this beer, and finally, in the past like 18 months or so, this beer has caught fire. Like. We're distributed through New York City.
Yep. Awesome.
Random is incredibly popular in the 5 boroughs. But it's a lot of draft.
And Smorgasbord in Jersey City as well.
Yeah, Smorgasbord
That's one
in
of their
JC.
house beers. We'll get to theirs. We've got their house lager, Chalitas, on tap right now as well. We'll get to that at some point.
Random is just super crushable, super easy to drink.
That's what I like about it, because a lot of IPAs are a little heavy. And this is it's very crushable.
Very approachable.
Before I finish it,
I was gonna say we didn't talk about this Bracket Buster.
Bracket Buster.
It's spicy, man.
It's hot,
but not too hot.
No, a good amount of kick.
It builds.
And
it's the kind of
hot. Have you ever had a
like.
banana pepper on a pizza? It's fantastic.
No, we're 52 episodes deep. Have we had banana peppers on a pizza? Maybe.
Wow.
Well, we're Spice fans here. We actually did the Pocky One Chip Challenge.
Yeah, we did that.
We did.
Yeah.
We did.
This is really good.
You almost died.
I don't know if I can really distinguish which type of pepperoni is which on the 2 types of pepperoni on here.
It's not important.
But it's not important. It's really good. And I'm not even a pepperoni guy, and I'm a fan. This is really good.
That's funny. I'm a pepperoni guy if you have good, high quality pepperoni.
Okay.
If you're using like dog shit Hormel, I don't want it. I'm not interested. But if you're using a good pepperoni, that's
I didn't know there was a good pepperoni. I
Oh
thought it was
yeah,
all
absolutely.
Just shit.
No,
I thought it was the definition.
No.
We were talking about heartburn. Like
Very incorrect.
bad pepperoni is instant heartburn, right?
Yeah.
This pepperoni you can actually eat,
Yeah.
and it's
You know
lovely.
what? I'm like 5
Super
beers
nice.
deep and 2 pizzas deep, and I have 0 heartburn right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you, Bob.
Yeah.
And
Perfect.
our next pie is actually
There's
kind
more
of
pie?
unique. Yeah, there's one more pie. There's kind of unique to pizza night. It's the they do it Detroit style, but they do it with vodka sauce.
Oh hell yeah!
Interesting.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Yeah, it's excellent.
So far, so good with this pizza place. I mean, amazing.
Oh, everything's awesome from them.
It's really
So
hard to
good.
not eat there.
Yeah.
like
I
you-
would, what is it like? It's right down the road. Like,
Yeah, it's maybe a 2-minute walk.
It's
What
less than a
street?
I would
city,
eat
less
there
than a
every
city
day.
block.
Yeah.
I'd eat there every day.
And they do slices. So it's like they do a slice for $3. It's like the best deal in the world.
Man.
But it's like when they do the slice for $3, they cut they're larger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They cut them in
College,
sixes.
you get the big boys.
So
They
you're
cut them
like,
in sixes
"Oh."
instead of
$3 big boys. So hey, come on now. Can't
So-
beat
And the
that.
best part is they don't put the toppings on it in advance. It's just a 6-cut plain sitting there. You tell them what you want on it.
I like that.
They put it on, put it in the
I
oven.
like
Yeah,
that a lot.
that's a
Back
good
to you.
pizzeria.
Yeah.
Oh,
We might have to do an
James,
episode there.
Get it. We're packing up and going right over there.
You're going right
honestly.
over there.
We'll do a double
You
feature.
should.
I'd die.
You should. James would be very confused.
They're so
Like, why are you here and what is happening?
We show up with some of your beer and we go do a podcast over there.
Whatever ones we don't drink.
So
yeah.
in their early days, when they just opened, the pizza's excellent, but like the delivery was a little spurious. So people who are hanging out here in our tap room,
Yeah.
they'll walk up, so they're not like taking up a delivery guy, which is a nice thing.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah.
So if we had like a regular guest who was here, I would occasionally just give them a 6-pack of Hackensack Lager and be like, "Here, take this to James. Take this to
Nice.
James." Because they go up there,
Little trade off.
and on a Friday night, if he's got somebody sitting there waiting for the pizza, he's like, "You want a beer? Like,
Oh,
crack open a
wow.
bear." And so you can just continue the party up there. Super
I like
nice.
when the community
love this partnership.
supports each other. Yeah, we talked about this with Zigmeister too. How they have Manskirt Brewing right next
Yeah.
to them, and they're friends. They
Yeah.
everyone helps each other out. You want to, if you're not succeeding, the guy next to you is not succeeding.
Yeah, especially out there, like Zig, they're
Yeah.
very good friends of ours. They're all about the community out there. Like their
Yeah.
town is super supportive.
Yes.
The breweries between them, they've got Jersey Girl is right there.
Yep, Jersey Girl,
Buttsville
yep.
Brewing is not far from there. Like all these places out there they're all part of like this crazy little Western Jersey brewing community, and they're awesome. They're doing great work.
It's really nice. Speaking of, like, we kind of touched on this earlier when we weren't rolling, but there's a ton in New Jersey now. Breweries are popping up left and right.
Yep.
Right? Everyone thinks they can own a brewery. First of all, like, what makes, why should I come here besides just any other brewery that just opened up down the street? And also, like, it's good for the industry, but just how does that affect you guys? Are you all friends, or you want to see everybody succeed?
Yeah, so we were in New Jersey. We were brewery number 36.
Mm-hmm.
There are now 150.
Yeah,
right.
Wow. That's
So-
early in the game.
So the industry has grown quite a bit. So we've been around through a lot of different sort of, eras of New Jersey craft beer, right?
Of course.
From new days to like super early
I remember
expansion.
the early days. There was no breweries in New
No,
No, there
not
was
at all.
nothing.
Yeah.
And I lived here
Now
in
it's a boom.
Hackensack, and I was like, "Oh, there's a brewery in town. There's a brewery in town." Like that was like blew my
Oh
mind.
my
Go to
God.
it. Yeah.
Wow.
And so I think that we're in a space in New Jersey where like the COVID lockdowns really forced people to look at competition differently, right? Like before COVID, there were all these breweries and everybody went to tap rooms and everybody was friendly and everything was like super copacetic, right?
Nice.
You shut all that down for a few months and now you have breweries who, canning is a great example, like breweries who weren't canning, who didn't have in their business plan to can for a couple of years, now have to begin
They
canning
have to, yeah.
with either by buying a canning line or by contracting a mobile canner or something like that. And so now you have on the shelf space where before relatively few breweries were fighting for shelf space. Now you have many breweries fighting for shelf space,
Yes.
which is also for survival because we're in the middle of a global pandemic, right?
Yep.
So it's a much more complicated situation.
Of course.
And so I think that like now in New Jersey, there's straight up competition.
Yeah.
Is it mean spirited or cutthroat in any way? No.
That's
like
good.
we all know that we're in the same industry. We're
Yeah.
primarily still fighting against macros for the most part.
Yeah.
But we're also fighting for, like you go to Total Wine down the street and they only have so many coolers that say local up at the top of them,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So,
Small section.
small section, and everybody's now competing for shelf space in those places. So it has changed quite a bit over the years,
Dramatically.
but I think it's think it's still pretty friendly. I think
Okay.
when it comes to why you should choose us or any other brewery that you want to visit during the day, for me, it's all about what is on tap and what is the quality is what is on tap, right?
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna go on the soapbox for a minute. Is that
No,
okay?
stand on it.
No,
Stand
please.
on it. Let's go.
I think that with the ascendancy of the IPA and sours, right, and pastry stouts, in many ways that has created breweries that are, as an industry, it's the sameness that we were fighting against, right?
Yes.
It's like you can throw a stick and hit breweries that have like 8 IPAs, 2 pastry stouts, and a sour that'll melt your teeth off. Like that's sort of like the norm in the industry.
Yes.
And if you like that, there's nothing wrong with that. But there's a lot of those around, right?
course.
Like those breweries
There's
kind
a
of
ton-
fit that
ton
mold.
of those, yep.
And
Maybe
everybody,
too many.
and everybody says, well, this is the, this is what the customers want, so this is what I'm giving them, right?
Yeah.
And very good friends, many brewery owners, had a brewer and a friend of mine one time tell me, we make all these IPAs because it's the only thing that sells. And I looked at him and I was like, brother, it's the only thing you make.
Exactly.
So of course it's
Have
the
you
only
tried
thing that
anything
sells,
else?
Yeah.
right? So maybe if you did something differently, maybe you could talk somebody into drinking something different, right? And so I think if you're visiting a brewery, you're not visiting a brewery for sameness. That's my ultimate point,
Yeah.
right? You're visiting a brewery to find out what is the point of view of that brewery. What do they make? How do they make it? And like, what do they do well? What do they do poorly?
Yeah.
And I think that if you have a brewery with a varied tap list where they have lots of different things, then it's easy to dial that in, right? It's easy to visit and be like, this place is kick-ass for lagers. This place is kick-ass for sours. This place is like really good. But if everybody has the same tap list, then it's no fun.
Yeah, and to tag in on that a little bit, you do run into a problem with a very young beer scene, essentially, right? Like Anheuser-Busch has been the only brewery in Jersey for however many years of any sort of significance. you run into a thing where everybody's trying to grab after that same little piece of the craft brew pie.
Yep.
And at some point you have to understand that, well, if everybody's trying to grab this same small slice of the pie, why don't I start shooting at that giant piece that
Nice
everybody's
pizza
not
paying
paying attention to?
Yeah.
No,
we tie everything
it
in.
is, but it's the
It's
best
salt
way. It
plans.
is the best way to describe it, though, right? Like,
Yeah.
if everybody's after that one slice of pizza, there's 7 more that are there that are being completely neglected.
And I would 100% agree with you guys in that the varied tap list is huge, and
Yeah.
not a lot of breweries do it. And we talked
Yeah.
to Zigmeister about it because they are kind of the same philosophy, right? They can convert a non-beer drinker into being a beer drinker just by having,
It's my favorite question.
right?
Is I don't like beer.
Exactly.
What would you recommend?
Exactly.
And we go on an adventure. It's
And,
my favorite
that.
thing.
I think
There's a beer for
that's
every
a great,
person.
That's a great point. And I brought this up when we were at Zigmeister, but just there's so many breweries, like you mentioned, that it's just you go in, it's IPA, double IPA,
Yep.
triple IPA, sour, maybe like one lager, right? And
Yeah.
like I bring my wife there, she's got nothing to pick off the menu. She comes to a place like this, there's 5 beers for her that she would like, you know?
And we drank all 5 last
And,
time.
and we're about 5 of those deep.
Speaking of which, we have. Sorry.
No,
go
no,
ahead.
good. No, it's fine. Story problems.
Story problems.
So for most,
That's
both,
a cool label.
yeah,
This
both,
is this might be my favorite elementary beer.
so all of our original lagers, the original line of lagers that we did, they all have, it's the nerd thing, right? So everything has like, cool nerd kind of chic to the labels and what have you.
Yeah.
Cool
So-
nerd chic.
Cool nerd
Cool
chic.
nerd chic.
It's 3 things that should never be said together, right?
Cool nerd chic.
Same again.
So all of our lagers have math names. They're all named after everybody's least favorite grade school math. So story
Yeah.
problems, long division, show your work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, all of these are named
boy.
after
Yeah.
everybody's least favorite grade school math. So the
brain's
label is
melting
actually 2 trains that are running into each other and crashing, which is sort of the classic story
I
problem.
like you have the little problem in the paragraph here.
Yeah,
if our
indeed.
grain
There
is
is a
being
math problem to
transported on a
solve,
train,
yes.
leaving LA at 9 a.m., going to, I'm tapping out. I don't even want to look at it. It's bringing back bad memories.
I love that.
So this is a Dortmunder style lager. I obviously like to ski. The brewery was founded on a ski trip. And we were actually in Steamboat Springs, Colorado, drinking. I don't remember who it was. Maybe Storm Peak or one of those breweries out there. Had a Dortmunder that we were drinking in ski boots next to a fire for après ski, and I was like, "This
Beautiful.
beer is perfect." I was
Yep.
like, "I want to make this beer."
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
So this beer
That's a good
became sort of, it's more aggressive. It's
Yeah.
a northern German style, right? So if you look at Germany geographically by style, you go to southern Germany, everything is black forest, like it's very pretty and lovely and floral and nice. You go to northern Germany, everything is like longshoremen and iron workers, right?
Yeah,
So
it's
the
darker
beers
and-
kind of track that. And
Yep.
so this is still a relatively light color beer, but like it's just more aggressive. It's got
Yeah.
more stronger bitterness. It's got stronger malt flavor. It's got stronger
For
everything.
sure. You can
Yeah,
taste
there's
it.
a nice acute bitterness to this beer that works for me personally. Yeah, my thing, you're going to think I'm crazy. My favorite beers to drink now are regional lagers.
Okay.
I don't know
Not crazy.
why.
I thought you were crazy before you said that.
No, well, I mean, I'm fucking nuts anyway. But like,
Wait, hold
that's-
up. Greg Jolly's calling me. Should I answer it?
I don't know who
Yeah,
Greg Jolly
answer
is,
it, answer it.
but I vote
Yo,
yes.
Greg.
Yo, what up, buddy?
Go fuck
I'm
yourself,
on
Greg.
the podcast right now. What's going on?
Shit, really?
Yeah. We're at Alementary Brewery in Hackensack.
Still said it wrong.
Elementary. I got the
What?
name wrong again.
Elementary. Come on, Bob.
I wish I'm literally leaving Hackensack right now.
Come by.
Yeah, come hang out.
Come by. Voorhees. Voorhees.
58 Voorhees Lane, Hackensack, New Jersey.
I was doing a gig. I was shooting a photo gig for my gastro client. I was taking pictures of all their locations.
Oh,
Cool.
goddamn, Greg.
Well, come hang out.
Come
shit,
hang.
Man, I'm sorry. I should have called you like 20 minutes earlier.
Greg's been trying to get on the show for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Greg, now's your opportunity, my man. Come
Now's
on
your
down.
opportunity,
Put
they're
it out
saying.
there, baby. Let's go.
Oh, man. I wish I could, but I have to get back. I got to get this.
Oh man. Well, that's a bummer, dude. Let me call you when I'm on my way home.
And not on the podcast.
So fuck off till we're done, all right?
Fuck off till we're done.
Peace, guys.
I'll see you later.
See you, Greg. That is really funny because Greg has been dying to get on the show.
He's been
Oh,
trying to get on the
that's
show for so long,
hilarious.
and we always deny him.
We always we post reels on Instagram and he'll comment like, "Oh, when can I be on? I got a perfect pizza for you guys, this and that."
And we'll during episodes sometimes we'll be like, Greg, if you're watching minute 46 of this episode, tell us this thing that we said,
text us
and
and
we'll
get
put you on the show. And
He's
he didn't
missed them
watch
all.
the episode. And
So Greg, until you fucking watch the show, buddy, we're not getting you on.
I play that game with our front of house employees. I
Yeah.
bury Easter eggs into my
Yeah.
weekly prep for what's happening.
Yeah.
Just to see who's paying attention. And sometimes it's worth money.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
a couple episodes ago, we gave away
these
these
t-shirts
that we're
actually,
wearing.
we just happened. We
Cool.
didn't coordinate.
We didn't,
just
yeah.
both chose to
we
wear
normally
them.
don't wear them actually,
Yeah, yeah,
but we're
actually.
both wearing
I
them
don't
today.
believe either of you.
We're wearing them today, and you guys have an opportunity to win one.
Oh.
oh,
So
Yeah.
that's in this next segment we're
All
about
right.
to do.
You
What do
could
we do?
look like us.
And the segment is called, we just made it up for our road episodes, it's called How Well Do You Know Your Shit? So what we're gonna do?
I'm assuming that shit literally.
yeah.
Okay.
Poop?
No, just how well do you know? You guys are the Alementary, as
Yes.
Bob has
Okay.
incorrectly
Alementary?
pronounced. Ale,
Yes.
fucking
There
ale.
you go.
Bob.
Ale.
It's
Ale.
been saying
hold on,
Al for
hold
years.
on, slow down.
Ale.
It's
Like
like
beer.
ALE. If
Like
it
an
was,
ale.
If it was AL without the E, Alementary would make a ton of fucking sense. But the second the E is in there, the English language dictates that
Yeah.
it's not correct.
Ale.
Yeah.
Ale.
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 Like a
Ale.
beer. Ale.
Yes.
Ale. I told you I get it by the end. Don't expect me
There
to
you
get
go,
it now.
So we should go. We're gonna go into this segment. Before we do, Bob and I just need to do a little wardrobe change.
Yeah.
And we'll come back in a second.
Okay.
All right, we're back. I can't see a damn thing in these fucking goggles.
It's
At
good
the
goggles though. Full coverage.
Elementary, we are a science-themed brewery.
You guys
That
do look like fucking idiots.
That's what we were going for.
said we didn't even iron these. Of course
Achieved.
not. We pulled them
No.
out
We
of
didn't,
package.
we didn't
No.
tell them we were
I have
doing
the
this.
Amazon box with us here.
We like to keep things on theme. We're at a science-themed brewery,
That's
so
right.
we're in lab coats
So what?
and goggles.
All
What
right.
are we? Why are we dressed like this? What are we doing here, Joe?
So we're doing a little segment. Where we're going to quiz you guys. You know, you guys are you come from
Aye.
backgrounds of science.
He does.
So, well,
Yeah,
too
you're
fucking bad.
fucked.
You're fucked.
Ryan's a mechanic.
but you know what? They're obscure trivia
no,
questions.
some of them are beer history.
that
yeah.
you're probably not gonna know. But we're gonna ask you guys trivia questions. Blake and Ryan, they each have a buzzer. You buzz in when you know the answer. They're multiple choice, but you can buzz in before we finish the question. if you
Okay.
know it.
Got
right?
it.
Winner
Right.
winner gets a Pizza Brews 2 Dudes t-shirt.
Ooh,
Excellent.
All right.
Hot.
So this one, you guys, I mean, you're a lager company, so you might know this. Generally, there are two main styles of yeast used in brewing. There's top fermenting, which is ale yeast, bottom fermenting, lager yeast, right? What is the scientific name for lager yeast?
That's not my department.
Saccharomyces pastorianus.
Oh, didn't even have to get to the
Yeah, we didn't even need the multiple choice.
Not my department.
1 point for Blake. Sorry, Ryan. They were, but you know what? That one was a layup. That one was a layup. These
Dude,
other
was
ones,
it?
well, for a science guy that
For a
brews
science guy, that was a layup.
lagers,
Yeah, yeah.
right.
I didn't know there was yeast in beer.
All right. So,
I knew that.
how do you say it again?
Saccharomyces pastorianus.
Exactly. Saccharomyces pastorianus was named after French chemist Louis Pasteur. How old was Louis Pasteur when he died? Was it A, 72, B, 75, C, 71, D, he's still alive? Oh, Ryan?
B.
Eh,
I'm gonna go with 71.
eh.
Okay.
Wrong.
You're both wrong on that one. He was 72.
Come on,
Ah.
guys.
I know he wasn't
You
still
guys
alive.
didn't know that? They named the whole yeast after him.
Did I get paid to talk? We've been through this.
The other one is Saccharomyces cerevisiae, is the
Yes,
ale yeast.
yes.
If I get an extra
Ooh.
point for that, that would be
Should we
nice.
give him a half? Should we give him a half point for that? Because that's pretty damn good.
A quarter point.
All right, you get a
A
quarter
quarter
point.
point. 1.25 points.
Yes, 1.25 to 0. Next
That's good
question
math.
is impossible to know. And you don't look at my phone here. I saw you cheating.
Hey.
That's part of the game.
I'm genuinely not looking. I just look down like I'm special.
A barrel of beer in the U.S. holds 31 gallons of beer. Okay, approximately. Approximately how many shots of beer does that equal? Oh, no way.
Oh, my God.
No
No,
way.
he can do it in his head quickly, I bet.
31 gallons to shots. If you even get remotely close, I'm giving it to you.
Hold on. Shots?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. We'll give him time.
So, call it 3,650.
Holy shit. We're going to give it to you because it's I had 3,968. That's
No.
fucking close enough. Oh, wait, no, you know what? No.
30,000. I missed a
No.
zero.
Wait, no, you know what? I'm wrong.
I missed a zero, didn't
I'm actually wrong. No, I'm wrong.
I'm getting the phone.
I had 2,600.
Oh.
You said 3,600.
Negative
did.
0.25
That's incorrect,
points.
though. A shot's 1 ounce, right?
1.5.
Oh,
we were looking for 1.5.
I got schooled.
Shit.
Yeah.
Hold on. So if you've got 31,
Uh-oh,
28.
he's checking our
Yeah.
math.
No, you know what? I had 2,645.
Yeah, 26.45 is correct.
Yeah.
An
You're
ounce and a
right.
half shot. I should have
All
asked.
right,
I should have asked the
That was
clarifying
ballsy
question.
to do
Yeah.
before the multiple choice.
I was saying if he got remotely close, but you were 1,000 off, you didn't factor the 1.5. That was.
That'll kill you.
You know,
I do
it'll kill you every
appreciate
time.
that this is your shot size. I do like that.
Yeah, 1.5.
Yeah, we appreciate the stronger shot.
Yeah, so sorry about that. No points for you, but
Damn it.
Blake is still ahead 1.25 to 0.
I'll be real. If these are math questions, I'm fucked.
You're
the first
fucked.
half,
Totally
maybe.
honest right
I
now.
mean, they're random. Like, you can just literally
Sure
take a
they
shot in
are.
the park. So this one you could probably, I mean, Blake might know this too. He's surprised me with his fucking knowledge. In 2018, scientists discovered evidence of a 13,000-year-old brewery while exploring a cave in what country? Was it A, Israel, B, Jordan, C, Lebanon, or D, the Great White North of Canada?
Eyeing his opponent.
Oh.
Lebanon?
No, I'll give you a second chance.
Oh,
That's
Blake
ballsy.
is cocky here.
Pick the other one. I only have to win by a quarter point. It's fine.
What were my other choices again?
The other ones are hard, are ridiculous though. Like if we're getting,
Canada,
It's
Israel,
not
and Jordan.
Canada. Jordan. No?
I would have guessed Jordan as well.
Yeah, it's Fertile
It was-
Crescent.
it was
It's got to be
Isra- it was
Fertile
Israel.
Crescent. Okay.
Israel.
I'm literally just thinking
Well, they're right.
Mesopotamia, Iraq,
Israel,
Fertile
Jordan,
Crescent
they're right
there,
next
yeah.
to each other. That's why I threw them in together.
Yeah.
Israel's actually quite surprising.
Yeah,
is
they
surprising.
found evidence of beer and they.
And part of me thought you were going to throw China in there because there's some
Yep.
old ancient evidence of beer brewing in China.
Israel has a really kick-ass craft scene nowadays too.
Do they?
Yeah, really
Interesting.
solid. Yeah.
This one, Ryan, you got no shot, but
Nah, fuck.
but it's also ridiculous. And like Blake, you might not have a shot either. But I don't know.
Only have to win by a quarter point. It's fine.
Yep. What is the chemical formula
Oh,
for
Jesus.
humulone, which is an organic acid found in the resin of mature hops? Do you know what humulone is?
I do.
I know
Okay.
what it is.
Do you know the chemical formula?
Humulone,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Humulone.
not humulene.
Is that what it is? Lone.
L-O-N-E. Okay.
Yeah.
I do not know. It's large. It's an organic chemical,
Okay,
right?
so-
Like it's
so
it's
is
got a
it-
bunch of C's and H's and shit in
That
it.
is
That's
right.
all
It
I
does
know.
have C's. It does have H's.
What a
It does
fucking
have
guess.
O's.
Oh, just wait
So-
till you get through choices.
So this multiple choice you're gonna fucking hate because is it C21H30O5,
Oh, Jesus.
C20H31O5,
I hate you so much.
C21H31O5, or is it H2O?
Okay, it's gonna have more H's than C's and fewer O's than C's.
Wow.
Possibly, maybe not.
I don't know.
I trust him.
That is all of the choices.
Oh yeah, they all have. Yeah, so we got C21H30O5,
Yeah.
C20H31O5, C21.
I don't know the answer to that.
Well,
That's
I
tough.
think
Anyone
it's time
want
to
to take
guess.
a shot in the gut?
Who
Take a
wants
shot in
to-
the
who wants
dark,
to take a
Brian.
shot?
if you want.
I would say it's
B,
pretty,
bitch.
pretty big. So I would say
Goddamn it.
C21 something.
Yeah, it is C21 something, which is either A or C.
I guess
Is it
B, so I'm fucked.
C21H30 or C21H31?
It's C21H30 if there are
That
O's.
is correct.
There we go.
Science.
Blake,
That is
okay.
so
Do we give him a
impressive.
point? Another quarter point.
A quarter
1.5
point.
points for
1.5
Blake.
points.
Okay.
I had to dial it in, but I got it.
All right. So, according to the internet, Czech Republic citizens drink more beers than anyone. How many liters annually does each Czech citizen average? Is it A, 100 liters, B, 150 liters, C, 200 liters, or D, 10,000 liters?
Fantastic.
It's not 10,000.
No, 10,000 is very.
this is
If you got a theme, D is never right.
Yeah,
This is a sales or question, Ryan.
Sorry, what is it? An individual, right? So we have to
So
also
each
we also have to
individual,
factor in
on
people
average.
that don't drink at all.
In Czech Republic, that is 0.
Incorrect, sir. There's alcoholics everywhere. There's
0.5.
alcoholics everywhere.
I'm just kidding. So it's A, 100, B, 150, C, 200, D, 10,000.
I'm gonna
this
split.
is in a place where beer is served by the liter.
I know.
So the question is, how many days a year does the average Czech drinker
Blake's
drink?
one smart cookie. We could have got more. We could have got harder with these.
We got to go 200.
I mean, this is not a team effort, man.
Well,
You
yeah,
need
you got-
a
you got-
point.
you
gotta go-
I didn't hear.
We're
I didn't hear a
For-
buzzer. I didn't hear a
fighting
buzzer.
for a shirt.
200.
Eh.
Was it 150?
It is
It
150.
is
Son of a
150.
bitch is what I wanted to guess.
You were about to say, "Let's split the difference," and I was like, "Oh God, do it, and you didn't.
No, the second he said like think about how many days
Well, he threw
in
you
a year.
off.
No, but
It's a
like
competition.
But that logic is
Don't
good,
listen to
though.
your opponent
But the
in the competition.
It's
He
not
wants you to
opponent.
win.
It's true.
His
He wants
logic
you to
was
get
sound.
one.
I always want Ryan to win because Ryan
Thank
winning
you.
means I win.
Yep.
That's
Except
what
in this
happens.
instance.
Except in this
No,
instance.
You'll
not
be
here.
walking around shirtless while he wears a sweet.
In which case,
Pizza
I'll take a
Brews.
large. Thank you.
I hope we have a large in the bag. I think we do.
Okay,
Sucks to
so in ancient Mesopotamia,
Here we
they
are.
regularly brewed beer, and they even worshipped a goddess of beer. What was the
Ooh,
ancient
Blake
Mesopotamian
knows.
goddess of beer? Was it A, Marduk, B, Ninkasi, C, Namu, or D, drunk?
Go for it.
Oh, Blake knows. Oh, he's
Do
gonna
it.
bury
I'm giving
you.
you a shot.
Do it.
He's gonna bury you.
Do it.
It's Ninkasi.
Wow.
That's
That's
correct.
Ooh.
Oh,
You not know that?
No, I was not 100% on that. I thought I was
no.
correct.
Actually, you're the only person that knew that.
I
in the world.
thought
None of us here
I
have the
thought I
intellect
was
to shape
correct,
good questions
but I
for Blake.
wasn't 100% sure, so I gambled
So,
on you getting
Ninkasi.
it wrong.
I will say the only reason that I knew is because our friends down the street at Hackensack Brewing have an anniversary beer that they do called a hymn to Ninkasi.
No way.
I forgot about that.
And,
Oh, Ryan,
and
you
Mike
should've knew
Jones
that.
down there in a typical Mike Jones fashion.
Who is Mike Jones?
He wrote
Mike
a
Jones.
very erudite story on the back of the bottle about the history of Ninkasi.
Oh, cool.
Hey Ryan, did you ever read that story?
While we're
Fuck no.
while
fuck.
we're going down that rabbit hole, I do have a friend's birthday that's happening at Hackensack Brewery this weekend that I'll be going to. Any recommendations on what I should drink there?
yeah,
Parking
no, it's
lot
an
pills.
Ninkasi.
Pilsner.
Parking lot pills.
Pilsner.
Yeah, parking lot
On
pills
repeat.
all day, like in the mugs. They do it.
Yeah. Dimple mugs.
Yeah.
Dimple
don't
mugs.
don't
Like
get
gentlemen.
don't get it in the pitcher. Get it in the dimple mug. It's
Wait,
nicer
I'm
that
gonna
way.
write
So-
that down because I'm not gonna remember that. Whoa.
All-
Parking lot pills.
I was gonna say Blake already won because we got 2 questions left.
That doesn't matter. We'll still go through.
We'll go
Let's
through.
do 'em.
Let's do the
In
questions.
the
Have a
wait,
good
in
time.
the what mug? What's going
The
on?
dimple
Dimple.
mug.
Dimple mug.
That's how you'll get it. If you just order a parking lot pills, they do them in pitchers down there. Don't get the pitcher. Get it in the dimple mug.
Yeah, definitely.
Interesting.
All right, so we've got 2 questions left, but
Yep.
Blake already has 2.25, 2.5.
That's fine. Ryan can still lose less. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
True.
All right.
Go ahead, Bob.
So, which custom was named after beer? Is it A, wedding, B, engagement, C, honeymoon, or D, bar mitzvah?
Wow.
Can you repeat those,
That's
please?
silence. Which
That's tough.
tradition?
Yeah, we sure this
That's
is accurate?
real tough.
Which tradition was
Bob-
named after beer? Was
Bob
it
made this question, I
A,
don't know.
wedding, B, engagement, C, honeymoon, or D, bar mitzvah?
I don't know. I honestly don't have any idea.
Yeah, I have no idea. Off the top of my head, just based on what goes into beer, I'd say honeymoon.
Oh,
That is
he's
correct.
He is correct.
So in the
He's got a
5th
point.
century wedding
we should have made
guests,
this one worth 1.5 points.
No, that's cheating, sir.
so in the 5th century wedding guests would bring mead to the
Yeah,
couples,
okay.
which is made with honey.
Yep.
and they would to drink it on the first moon of their marriage, and they believed at the time
fertility.
that honey was good for fertility.
And
Well, that's fun.
honeymoon.
So,
Honeymoon.
so it means the mead actually aged slightly. We were just discussing the vulgarity of mead the other day.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys hang out with
fucking
Sergio
gross.
down at Melavino at all.
I have no idea who that is or where that is.
Melavino's
fine.
the one and only meadery in New Jersey, which is
okay, yeah.
sadly closing at the end of at the end of the month.
I like a
Sergio,
good
Mead,
mead
buddy.
too.
It's
Yeah.
do you though?
yeah,
I
Do
do.
you? How often? Clearly not often.
Not often.
not
Not
often enough.
often.
Yeah,
You're right. You're right.
I went to
But if
Maine
there was a
Mead Works
meadery,
in
I'd go
in
to it.
Portland, Maine, and it was
There is one.
pretty awesome.
And I didn't go to it.
for
so I
me,
guess you're right.
mead is a thing I drink once a year at the New York Renaissance Fair, and I immediately regret it. But Sergio down at Melavino, I mean, God bless him. He's a champion for mead, and
Yeah.
like has done everything he can do to get people to drink mead. We wish him the best, but like it's
Yeah.
a shame that he's having to close.
There are some
that
great
sucks.
meads
Yeah,
out there.
it's
I
tough.
like not everyone I love,
Yeah.
but I went up to. We were in Portland, Maine. We went to Maine.
You guys are
Works.
fogging up, by the way,
I
both
know.
of you.
I can't
Glasses
see,
are
I can't see a
great. I do
fucking
love
thing,
them.
and
Who said that? I didn't
it's
see any of
half
that.
the beer and half these like $2 Amazon
Are you,
goggles.
are you slightly sweating?
Do you
in there,
guys?
too?
Do you,
'Cause,
not
like,
slightly.
No, you
very
can
sweaty.
remove them.
That's your problem.
And
We'll take them off after the
Do you
segment.
guys wear these when you make the beer?
No,
No.
no, not at all.
We thought everyone at elementary just had a lab coat and
No.
and some goggles.
Only Kevin and Michael.
No,
have
no,
lab
only the
coats.
people at
Nobody else.
elementary do
Oh,
that.
Elementary.
So
Yeah, that's
see,
down
I'm
the
catching
road.
up. I'm catching up.
All right, last question.
All right,
here.
last question. PBR is called Pabst Blue Ribbon because it was the first beer to win a blue ribbon at which World's Fair?
Ooh.
Was it A, Chicago 1893, B, New York 1829, C, Philadelphia 1858, or D, 2017 Kazakhstan?
hey. Ooh.
Chicago
Yeah.
Yeah.
1893, that is correct.
Wow, you brought it so
Wow.
close. We would
So the
have
beer
a tie.
history he was good at, but not the beer
Hey,
science.
I'm a memory
Is
guy.
this
I'm
your,
not a math guy. I'm a memory. If
is
I
this
can
your
remember
go-to
it.
guy? Your regular?
That is a
Hello.
regular.
What's
guest.
up? Come on in.
Hey,
Come
on
be on
in.
a podcast. Let's go.
No, you're good.
Come talk.
I'm taking these guys.
Travis will come
Come
take
talk.
care of you.
It's fine.
Yeah, we got regulars coming in.
Say hi.
So
Wait.
you'll see behind us Travis, who is an incredibly good bartender.
How you doing? I'm waiting for figgy pudding. I know I'm months early. But
Figgy pudding.
Fuck
Yeah.
you.
You can
Yeah,
get it
figgy.
in a can, though.
A
correct?
bottle.
Bottle.
Figgy you can get in a bottle. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're running a little late here because we got customers already walking in.
No, it's all
But,
good.
we
It's
took
gonna be
over-
it's gonna be the same
Took
eight.
over the entire tap room.
Between
That's-
now and
It's
4
the same
p.m. It's the same
we
people.
know. It's
Okay.
okay.
Cool, we'll
If
have
we're-
them all on.
If we're real lucky, Richard will show up, and then we'll all win.
No, we won't.
Yes, we will.
No, we won't.
Shout out to Richard.
So
somewhere from
Blake, you
Hackensack.
won. I believe you wanted a size large, right? I think we got that.
Large
Yeah.
be great, but I have yes, I will take a large if you have a large.
There you
We got
go.
large. We got extra large. I think. Oh fuck! Hit myself.
Language, young man.
Sorry.
So you got to get the other pie.
Oh, that's right. We have one more.
There you go, sir.
Yeah.
Welcome
Hold
to
on.
Pizza Brews.
Congratulations.
These are exclusive.
These
You can't
are
get them anywhere
exclusive.
else.
You can only get them on the podcast.
Well,
Yeah, so-
actually, we opened a merch store, but you can't get this one on the merch store.
Yeah, this is an original print.
This is an original print.
We do have a merch store open. Breaking news, guys. We have a merch store.
As of 2 days ago.
As of 2 days ago, go onto our Instagram, follow the link in the bio.
Should I get you to sign the
can buy-
bag so I don't have to open it? So that in like 20
It'll-
years,
Basically,
I
is
can-
what you're
I
saying.
can
worth
Is
a
you don't
sell
want to
it.
wear the shirt.
No,
What
I'm
he's-
100%
What
wearing
he's
this
saying
shirt.
is
Are
he
you kidding me?
believes in us, Bob.
believe
and that
in
one
you.
day it's going to be worth a lot of money.
A
And I agree
collector's
with that.
item is going to happen,
Yes,
and
yeah.
I feel like if this is the end of an era, right? If this
Yeah.
is like before the merch goes live, really,
Yeah.
then I should respect that.
That's
Yeah.
That's a great point. You could probably wear it because it won't be worth much. But I do.
Oh,
I
is
do
there more
respect that
pizza?
point. Yep.
You
Oh,
forgot
thank
the third pie.
Thank you,
There you
sir.
are.
Wow,
Yeah.
we got pizzas. We got.
So, are you guys familiar with Detroit style pizza?
It's
yeah,
bigger.
just from.
It's not quite Chicago, but it is Chicago.
It's an in between. It's a square pie usually, right?
Yeah, it's a tweener. You think of it
Yep.
like it's like in New Jersey what we call a Sicilian pie.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
the cheese is on the bottom.
Okay.
So that when you
like grandma.
Cheese on bottom,
yeah,
sauce
so that
on
when
top.
when you cook it, then the sauce kind of roasts on top of it. So
Okay.
you get like this crazy deep,
Okay,
like
so a
developed flavor.
deep dish grandma pie, and you got that nice char on the sides to kind of hold it together.
That's a great slice.
I need that in my life because I
This
really
place
need to
makes
hold it
good
together.
pizza. I need pizza night next to my house.
Wow.
Isn't that
Good
amazing?
Pizza. It's good pizza. Wow.
It's like a hunk of
So,
bread that you can't stop
yeah.
eating.
Pizza night really knocked
Hunk
it out
of bread,
of the park.
yeah. And they got the little like pecorino sprinkled on top
Yep.
of the sauce or something.
Yeah,
They knocked it out of the park.
They're
honestly.
outstanding.
Yeah.
absolutely outstanding.
That's great.
Um,
And it's like a little like vodka sauce going.
Yeah,
Yeah, this was James's recommendation. I was texting with him before the show, and I'm like, we'll do a pie, half a bracket buster, so we can all have that. And I said the Detroit, and he immediately followed up with, well, I think the Detroit's best with vodka sauce.
Wow.
So I said, yeah, you tell me.
yeah.
The guy knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, this
He's,
guy.
he's
really
a,
good.
He's a pizza
yeah,
wizard.
he's a master
pizza
of his
wizard.
craft. He's a savant. He's
This
in
is
there.
thick, soft, and amazing, like all the strippers at the Riviera Lounge down the road.
Hey!
Wow, Bob.
They have
deep
incredible
cut.
mozzarella sticks
That's
there,
it.
by the way.
That's a deep cut. If you're
Deep cut.
if you're not from Hackensack, you might not know.
It's Satin Dolls,
Bob
the
loves
original
making
Bada
obscure
Bing.
references.
yeah.
Yeah, we're right by the Bing.
That's true.
Right down 17.
That's
you can go to
true.
the Bing.
That's true. It's an iconic spot.
It is
They bring tour buses there now.
really.
You do it. Well, yeah. Oh,
What's
there's
a Bada Bing?
there's Sopranos tours that go
No way.
all around New Jersey.
You go tour
my
bus
my wife
strip
is
clubs?
GM of a restaurant in Caldwell that's very close to the Soprano house. So people go and do all these Sopranos tours, and then they end up at the Cloverleaf. It's very, very funny. But yeah, the Bing is the thing.
I love the Cloverleaf.
They actually take people to like Satin Dolls, Satrial's in Newark. Satrial's is a real pork store in Newark. It's a real thing.
Oh, okay.
And they'll take them there. They'll take them all over the place, and then they go to Caldwell. They go to the Sopranos house, and then they stop there.
There you go.
So
I don't know what any of this shit is. I'm from Arkansas.
I think
so.
we've invaded
I'm a
your
redneck.
space enough. We've gotten drunk off your beer, which has been amazing. Honestly, thank you guys.
Yeah.
and you
We
found a
ate
great new
all the
pizzeria,
pizza,
right?
Amazing pizza place.
Yeah.
We had some fun trivia. We're wearing fucking lab coats.
I love the last
it's not done yet.
It's very
But
good.
there's only one thing left to do, and we have to have a competition to edit this episode. Because we have 5 cameras set up. Like I said, we invaded the space. We got microphones, we got cameras, we got an individual shot for everybody. Someone's got to edit all this. And it sure as shit hopefully will not be me.
Ugh, I did the last one.
So what's the competition here, guys? What are we doing?
So, to stay on theme with the science theme, we have some beakers. And we were thinking they're like shitty little plastic Amazon beakers that are almost the size of a shot glass. We thought they would be bigger, but they're not. So we were thinking we do either beaker beer pong or flip cup.
I have you. Hold on.
We have actual beakers if you need them.
Okay, well, are they glass? Because then it's
Flip cup is out of the
then
question.
it's beer pong if it's not. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see.
Ryan is setting
All
this
right,
up.
we're gonna set something up, and we'll let you know what it is when we come back. All right, so we're back. We set up Flip Cup over here. We got customers actually pouring in.
Quickly.
So we need to
Got
finish this shit.
Little beakers.
So right now we've got a beaker's worth, which is basically like a shot glass
Yeah.
of fruit. What's it called?
This
Gift
is
in kind.
Gift in
Blake,
kind.
what's the volume on a shot again?
1.5.
Shut up.
1.5
It's
ounces?
1.5 ounces. Or in this case, it is
Whatever the hell this is. It
some
doesn't-
number of milliliters.
Whatever
Yeah.
this plastic thing says.
Yeah.
Some sort of metric bullshit that nobody in America cares about. How
So
about that?
basically, it's going to be me and Ryan versus Bob and Blake.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Drink your beer, flip your cup. First team to successfully
We're going
flip both
outside-
cups.
Are we
Outside to
starting at
inside
the
or
same
just
time, or is
drinking
it
both? Oh, we
teammate and then teammate?
I don't know. Do we just? Oh yeah, teammate. I think.
Teammate.
Yeah, I think we're
Yeah.
going outside to inside.
Outside, inside.
Outside, inside? Okay.
Yeah. So Bob and I
Shit.
started off. Oh God, I'm so nervous. I don't
You
want
gotta
to
start,
edit this.
you gotta
This
start
is
with
a
the
monstrosity.
beaker on the table.
All right, beaker on the table.
You finish the beer, you flip it, and then your partner goes when they're ready to go.
All right, somebody count us off.
All right, ready?
3, 2, 1, go. Okay, we get down. We got it up. Oh,
Go.
Go, go, go.
Oh boy, come on, Ryan. Come on. Yes.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
Oh, I hit,
Bob has to edit again. Yet again.
That
Bob has
happened
lost
so
like
quickly.
so many in a row.
sorry, Bob. I didn't. I didn't.
I
expect-
really
just-
thought you guys were the power team over
He was
there.
just I finished mine first, and
Yeah.
Kevin, he was just sitting watching. He was like, "Oh, good job, Bob."
normally,
Well-
normally Ryan's spatial reasoning isn't that good. So
Judging
I
by
like-
Ryan's performance on the trivia, I was really nervous about
Oh,
having
no.
him as a teammate. So
No, but
When
like
it comes to
beer-
competition, I am fucking on it.
He
But
killed it.
like Pong and Flip Cup, he's your guy.
Yeah.
No, I am very much.
man.
Pong, no. Flip cup, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you, Ryan, for saving my ass. Thank you, Blake, for killing it on
another
trivia.
episode.
Sorry, Bob. Go edit the video now.
So
yeah.
many cameras.
Thank you to both you guys and everybody here.
The beer was pretty good,
Wait,
Hey.
wait, Bob, where are we?
Elementary.
The
That's
A
right.
elementary.
Ooh.
A is an apple.
Elementary.
Elementary is in elementary without the A.
Elementary.
Awesome. So thank you guys so much for hosting us and letting us take over the tap room. Folks at home, make sure you get out here to the elementary in Hackensack.
Thank you guys for having us.
And,
Yeah,
cheers
we'll be
to
back.
that.
Thanks,
Yeah.
guys.
Enjoy. Cheers.
Cheers.
Chin chin.
Bye bye.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Dudes in this house, there's some brews in this house, there's some dudes in this house, there's some brews in this house, there's some dudes in this house, there's some brews in this house, there's some dudes in this house, there's some brews in this house.
Yeah, you fucking with some wet ass pizza. Bring some plates, extra napkins for this wet ass pizza. Bring some brews and some dudes for this wet ass pizza. Bob and Joe on the mic for some wet ass pizza. I bring Double P to the table, talking podcast and pizza. After every episode, we dropping fresh new pizza. My slice is soaking wet, squeeze it into a glass. Here's a pizza IPA for your punk bitch ass.
Beer so good you'll drop some loads in the big leagues, 10 episodes. Catch us on the Instagram, you hoes. Drop that pizza right on your toes with that drip 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 drip. Pizza bitch, let's fucking go. Hashtag pizza brews 2 dudes. What a way to end this show.
Yeah, you fucking with some wet ass pizza. Bring some plates, extra napkins for this wet ass pizza. Bring some brews and some dudes for that wet ass pizza. Bob and Joe on the mic for some wet ass pizza.
In
Bitch.
this house, there's some brews in this house, there's some dudes in this house.
That's
there's
right,
some brews
bitch.
in this house, there's
Give me
some
that
dudes in
pizza.
this house,
Give me
there's some
those
brews in this
brews.
house, there's some dudes in this
I'ma
house,
fuck
there's
you
some
up,
brews
dude,
in this house.
with that wet ass pizza.